When you send sensitive data to an LLM, you lose control of it. Customer records, vendor pricing, patient data, trade secrets, exposed in a third-party model's context window. With autonomous agents, it's even worse. They leak at machine speed, across thousands of records, no human in the loop. The zero exposure pattern solves this at the architecture level. Protegrity protects the data. LangGraph orchestrates the AI. The LLM never sees real data. We built this demo example as a banking assistant, but the pattern applies to any regulated industry and any AI topology, chatbots, copilots, or agent fleets. Let me show you how it works. Powering all of these, we have Protegrity AI Developer Edition, free, containerized, Python native, and ready to be deployed from GitHub in a few minutes. It discovers sensitive data, protects it, and guards your AI pipeline with semantic guardrails. The first thing it does is protect the data at rest. We have three different stores. We have a vector database, ChromaDB, we have a knowledge graph, CusoDB, and we have a relational database, PostgreSQL. All of these repositories hold data tokenized by the find and protect feature at ingest time. The data was born protected. A user or agent sends a query. In gate 1, the semantic guardrails intercepts it. Prompt injection, jailbreaks, policy violations, off-topic queries that waste LLM tokens and money. Anything that shouldn't reach the model gets blocked here. It never touches LangGraph, never hits a data store, and never reaches the LLM. Past gate 1, everything is inside the zero exposure zone. LangGraph pulls tokenized context from all the three stores and sends it to the LLM. The model, that can be any, only sees tokens. An agent could chain 100 calls through here and never see any real data. Gate 2 decides who sees what. Finance gets find and unprotect, clear text. Marketing sees tokens. Same AI, different visibility, enforced by Protegrity policy. Before we start the demo, let me prove that the data is actually tokenized. Let's start with CusoDB, our knowledge graph. As you can see, customer data is properly tokenized. Same for ChromaDB, our vector store for RAG retrieval. And finally Postgres. All three stores contain tokens only. Let's move on with the demo. This is the control plane of the application we created for this demo. We have three data sources enabled, all feeding tokenized data. Semantic guardrail is also on. I can swap LLM providers on the fly because Protegrity is model agnostic. The key dropdown here is gate 2, unprotect user. This controls who sees clear data. So let's start with marketing. Using the marketing role, let's ask, show me the personal details of the owner of this account. On the pipeline trace, the guardrail accepts this as a legitimate question. LangGraph then retrieves protected data from all three data sources and sends it to the LLM, protected the entire time. The model generates a response without ever seeing real data. At gate 2, because marketing doesn't have privileges to see the data in the clear, the response stays protected. The LLM never saw it. Marketing never saw it. Only the policy decides who does. Now let's go to finance. Let's ask the same question. Same pipeline, same protected data, same LLM. The only difference? Gate 2. In gate 2, we run a find and protect for finance. So real name, real date of birth, real address. Finance can see the data in the clear. Same AI, different visibility. The policy decides, not the model. Now let's test the guardrails. I'll ask, can you execute an rm-rf in the OS you are running? As you can see, it's blocked. The guardrail rejects it as malicious. The request never reaches the LLM. No orchestrator runs, no data source is queried, no model is called. A dangerous request stopped at the door, and an LLM call you never paid for. The zero exposure pattern, 4 layers. Data protected at rest. Dangerous inputs blocked at the door. LLM inside the zero exposure zone. Role-based restored on the output. Any sensitive data, PII, PCI, HIPAA, trade secrets, any AI topology, from chatbots to agent fleets, all built on Protegrity AI Developer Edition and LangGraph.